What's up, guys? Trying to get this fixed. Just give me a second. Getting this set up. I'm gonna play a round. All right. Test 1, 2. Okay, I got that. All right, boys and girls. Let's go.
It's week 2 of the NFL. Coming up, we'll see Sam Howell. He's coming up a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Commanders and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work. And at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills. The ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
First play, Wilson wants to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Commanders is terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Getting ready for this college game.
19 carries, 86 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers. He certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they... The shutout that they pitched last week, a huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively,
Yeah, we got a pretty good sacks.
Right now. On 2nd down, Williams.
Come on, guys. It's a 13-yard game. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
As they get closer for 3rd down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that... Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will go yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They try the left side here with Williams. And he is going to be stopped
Nope.
cold behind
Nope.
the line of scrimmage.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Who got in there to make the play.
No daylight
We got this.
through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football.
Yeah, bad news, baby. Bad news.
But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Let's try this.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
We got this.
Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, dude. Come on. We got this. Look at that.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to
Telling you, Russell Wilson playing for the Broncos, he wasn't good at all. I'm hoping he does better for Pittsburgh.
Do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Take it in at the 11.
He didn't juke at all. He didn't juke at all, boys.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his 2nd NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Sorry about that.
Good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving.
We're going to do the... Make sure you guys hit that like button.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. On the move to his left.
Ooh.
It's knocked away.
It's a bad play there, boys.
Thomas, the intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2. When you look at this Bronco defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do
We'll get that. We'll get the first down.
They're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. Steps away. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before.
We got that, boys. We got that.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They go play action with Howell. Rolling to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We got that. We got that, boys.
There. 17 yards and a first down.
Special plays, special plays.
Run the whole time. Good the coverage to get drawn away, and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
Nothing.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Nothing. Come on.
It's Randy Gregory.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. Dancing to his left. This to McLaurin out on the left side. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate.
Oh, wide open. Wide open, boys.
Logan Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I got to go grab something. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Had to go tuck in the family.
Touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a short pickup to about.
I think it's probably going to be a holding, maybe.
2nd down.
Yep. We'll take that.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On the counter, here's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Blitzing that guy again.
Now Wilson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Deron Payne. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. He'll take it at the 42. Oh, some strong running. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. First down, how to throw. Oh, this one incomplete.
Why is that why would he throw that out of bounds?
And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Get the 2-minute warning in.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll go play action. Howell. That is caught.
Oh my gosh.
Terry McLaurin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And they will return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. There are 3 timeouts.
I didn't even mean to push that.
We step aside.
Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll take a timeout. I don't even know how I did that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Oh.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Wow.
Bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on.
District ever come back from a 4-score deficit, if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it
away?
Oh,
my gosh.
It's not just a turnover in the spot.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A good
Who's
starting
out
spot
here?
for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. Faking the handoff. Howell letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Why was he wide open? Why?
And the Commanders
That's good for me, but what in the world?
Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Room past the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
It's a good play there.
First half of action.
Good play.
On first down, Wilson. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Wilson's throw here caught by Mims. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, he had a man open.
Why didn't he catch that?
It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the break.
Pass taken in by
Got
his
him.
big tight end.
Stop.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of
Special
bounds.
play, special beat.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided
Make sure you
beginning
guys
to
hit
this
that like
one.
button.
As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. So here is Washington now to take over. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
Almost got around him.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On second down, here's Gibson again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 20.
I can't get the running game this game
Down stuff to put this offense in
going.
precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. They'll roll him out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull
See
the
what
trigger
we
on
can
the
get
keeper
here.
the moment it revealed itself.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he got rocked. Wow. It's a bad play.
Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw.
Dude, he's taller than that guy. Come on now.
That incompletion. Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The tight end in motion right. Throwing here, Howell. And that will be
Oh my gosh. How does he not overthrow that wide open?
But it falls to the ground and brings up
Dude, wide open.
Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you
never
say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible.
Now the ball comes loose.
Oh.
And one of the linemen on the other side is
Big stick, baby. Big stick. Big stick. Good job, guys.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate.
He cannot get going this game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Back to throw, Howell. Sliding out of the pocket. Thomas brings it in. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Gibson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a...
I just can't get him to get break off a big run this game. I don't know why.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
We'll blitz that guy out there to the left.
You guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Pressure.
I knew it. That works every time.
Daron Payne able to record
sack of the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
I can't break one off of the sky.
Following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. And a Washington offense heading out. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after
a little bit better
the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Trying to get some of this clock out of here.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Wilson. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant.
Dominant.
And 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Returnable here from the 38. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Trying to do this run game again. Keep his clock running.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Robinson up the middle. Wiggles free. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 68 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Sly on for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
He caught that?
Deep shot that's complete. That's good for 28 yards.
Yeah, touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Deron Payne. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to go down again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there. For
3rd and 44. What?
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game, facing a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken at about the 14. What a spin. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Washington ready to try again on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
Yeah, they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
It's a room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
95 yards rushing now for Gibson. He's got a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Gibson again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And they will take a knee here. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today?
Well, that was a pretty crazy. I'll take that, I'll take that. Let's upgrade these guys. What does the practice squad yellow buzzer mean? All right, guys, it is bedtime for me. I'm going to jump off here, and I will be probably playing some tomorrow, too. So hit me up if you guys want to see another live stream. Peace.